Hi, it's Deb from Bowl Me Over. Thanks so much for joining me. And today we're going to cook some chicken fried rice. So I just want to get us going here in the kitchen and welcome you to our home. Chicken fried rice is kind of a family thing. Not that I don't think we ever made it as a family, but my folks, my aunts and uncles, my cousins, everybody in Oregon goes out for Chinese food on Friday night. And we miss it because we're not here now. So we've made our Friday nights here at the house. We do have our favorite Chinese food place, but we really enjoy chicken fried rice. We enjoy Asian food, and so I wanted to put this on the blog. I think it's something you'll enjoy. It's really easy, so let's get cooking. When you're doing any sort of stir fry, and that's kind of what we're doing here, you want to have all of your ingredients handy and ready. And the other thing you want to have is your pan, like super screaming hot. So I have my wok, and I have it set on the burner, and I have the burner on high. And while that heats up, I'm going to chop the carrots, because that's the only thing I have to get ready. And that's okay, because I want that pan super screaming hot. So anyway, so how have you been? Have you bought any pomegranates? I know that was my last quick live feed on, I guess that was Tuesday. And if anybody has any ideas on what we should make, I still have about 2 quarts of pomegranate juice in the refrigerator that we need to do something with, and I haven't decided what that is yet. So if you have any great ideas, don't be afraid to pop a note. And while I'm speaking of it, looks like we have a couple people online, so please send a note. Let me know where you're from. Let me know that you've tuned in. I know my cousin Sadie, chicken fried rice was what she had requested when I did my little survey a couple of weeks ago. So a lot of other people did too. The survey was between risotto and chicken fried rice, and risotto won by just 2 votes. So I wanted to also share this easy recipe with you. It's super yummy. It's easy. You'll have just some prep work to do beforehand. And again, we have the pan over here. It's getting pretty warm. And the key when you're doing this too, like I said, to have everything ready and in front of you, but also to have that pan screaming hot. So once we're cooking, it will take less than 10 minutes from start to finish. So the recipe is already on my blog. So if you're not a video kind of person, then just go to the blog, www.bowl-me-over.com, and it's set. You can check it out. You can print out the recipe. I have it printed out right here. Even though I do this for a living, I still like to keep track of exactly what's happening. So first thing I'm going to do is put in about 1.5 tablespoons, 2 tablespoons of canola oil. And I'm going to kind of drizzle that around the sides. And you can see, boy, that's already smoking hot, and that's exactly what we want. And into that, I'm going to put these carrots that we just diced up. And the carrots are about the same size as the peas, the frozen peas that I have. So we're just going to cook that up super fast. That's not going to take long. The nice thing about this dish is everything is so fresh and delicious. It's just an easy, fast meal to put together for your family. In my slow cooker back here, I have an orange chicken dish that I'm going to serve up with this. And if I didn't have a second dish, not that I would really need a second dish, this is certainly plenty, a fried egg or scrambled egg on top of the fried rice, super yummy too. So just some easy thoughts and ideas. I've been working on the orange chicken recipe. When I say working on, that means we get to taste test it a couple of times before we start. So we have, this is like the 3rd time. So when that's set and ready to go, then I'll post it up on the blog. I always taste test things 2 or 3 times before we get started. So now we got our carrots in there. In fact, let me see if I can move you a little bit closer, because watching me might not be the most exciting thing, but maybe you can kind of see how we're doing with the fried rice. And yeah, so So that works pretty good right there. So you can see that it's just screaming hot and cooking away. And from there, we're going to put in garlic and ginger, fresh ginger. And I'm also going to add, this isn't in my recipe, but I had it in my refrigerator, so I wanted to make sure to use it up, some spinach. And though that seems like a super big load of spinach, it cooks down really fast, as you can see right here. And I just gave the spinach a quick rough chop. So next, to the carrots and spinach, garlic, and ginger, I'm adding rice. And this is day-old rice. It's about 5 cups. And I'm going to give that another spin through here. And you can see this recipe comes together super fast. So while that's cooking, the next thing that I'm going to add is diced chicken. And the chicken has been drizzled with teriyaki sauce, because that's just kind of an easy shortcut flavor booster. And it's a great way to just continue building that flavor. And you're going to be surprised, like from start to finish, this doesn't take long at all. I'm going to add some frozen corn. And that really just needs to heat through. And now I'm going to make a well in the middle. And yep, you can see that good. And into that well, I'm going to add a couple beaten eggs. My recipe on the blog calls for 3 eggs. Today I just used 2 because they were extra large eggs, so just kind of keep an eye on that. And then the next thing I'm going to add, and I'm going to just drizzle this right around the edges, is soy sauce. And my most favorite thing, which is sesame seed oil. You can see that right there. And I'm just drizzling around the edges. You can't really cook with sesame seed oil because it has a real low smoke point. It burns easily. And so now you can see, gosh, look how fast that is. The eggs are almost set. They're just about perfectly soft. So I'm going to step this back for just a minute. Lift this up a little bit. And kind of move you back to where you were. I think you can still see that. Nope, not quite. Perfect. So now we're just going to stir all this together. So we have spinach, we have carrots, we have corn. Next, I'm going to add a cup of frozen peas. And give it another stir. And look at that, just like that, this meal is done. Some yummy fried rice. I'm going to add in, you can smell the sesame seed oil. It's just like permeating through here. It smells so good. I'm going to add about half of my green onions and give it another stir. So you can see, gosh, this has a beautiful, beautiful array of vegetables in it. My recipe on the blog just calls for carrots and peas, and the green onions. The spinach and corn were kind of my go-to because I had a few things to use up. So let me dish this up. And gosh, let's see how long we've been on. Not very long at all. Took maybe 15 minutes to get all of the veggies together. And what do you think? Less than 10 minutes to cook everything up. I used leftover rotisserie chicken and some teriyaki sauce. So using my cupboard, took a little shortcut there and used some pantry items to make that easy. And use up some leftovers too. And then, and tell me that looks better than anything you're going to get in takeout. So just like that. Chicken fried rice. Are you ready for a bite? Doesn't that look good? So just a quick video today. It's Deb from Bowl Me Over. Hope you've had a wonderful week. Today is Thursday, so hope you've had a wonderful week and you're looking forward to a great weekend. I look forward to cooking for you again soon. I'm going to add a little bit more of my green onions right to the top of this. And it's Chinese food for dinner for us tonight. Recipes on the blog. You can find it at www.bowl-me-over.com. Don't forget to check in, send some likes, send some hearts. If I'm cooking what you'd like to see, great. If I'm not, please let me know. I'd love to hear that too. So hope your week is well. Have a fabulous, fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you soon.